Hi, welcome to WindowCleaningResource.com. This is a new video series called Field Tests with Dan the Window Man, and I'm Dan the Window Man. What we're going to be doing in this first one is a commercial application here. I've got large windows that are dirty and require the use of a pole to reach the top. It'll be these center level ones here. So what it will be in this first installation is the fastest squeegee method. So I've tried to create a fair, consistent field of testing here. So 4 different methods I'm going to use. The first one with a pole is pulling down straight with a 24-inch squeegee. And then secondly, using that same squeegee and doing a pull across. And third, a tool that's becoming very popular. It's available on WindowCleaningResource.com. It's called the wagtail. I'll be able to use this on a pole and just go back and forth from top to bottom without taking it off the pole. And last, fourth method, which many would probably use in a situation like this, a straight pull down to about chest level, and then finally finishing out with a 20-inch squeegee. So I'm going to do it on 4 windows. They're all about as equally dirty. Going to use the same mop, a microfiber mop, get it good and wet, make the test fair. And I'm going to wipe the edges just to make sure they're dry. That'll be part of the timing. So let's see what our results are. So here I'm employing a pretty conventional method. Many window cleaners, new and experienced, do it top to bottom, straight down. And if you're good at it, you won't leave any streaks. So I'm just wiping up the sides, and thankfully I did a pretty good job, didn't leave any vertical streaks or patches. So that is method 1. And here I'm using another basic method, the second one, the side pull method, and it's especially handy on large windows such as here, a commercial job. And I'm using a 24-inch squeegee and a swivel handle, which makes it nice and handy to adapt to the height that you're working at. And I just happened to leave one streak. I wiped that up along with the edges, so that went pretty well also. And now for test number 3, it's with the specialty tool called the wagtail. It's pretty popular already in countries such as Britain and Australia, and I think it's going to become more and more popular here in the United States as WindowCleaningResource.com sells it. You see, I didn't have to pull the squeegee off the window at all. I'm not really an expert at it yet. I'm pretty new at it, but I was pretty happy with the way it went. And I did leave a few patches and streaks here and there, but of course that's part of the deal in doing a good job, so I got them off, and really the results weren't half bad, just as with the other methods. And finally, here's the 4th method I used, pulling down straight, about maybe 2/3 of the way down the window. And then I finished it out with a 20-inch squeegee. It's a way I'm accustomed to doing. Seems to work pretty well for me, and I know for many others. I did leave one streak going down just about halfway across the window from left to right, but of course I took care of that. So finishing this out, and we're going to see what the final results are, the time it took for each of the 4 methods. Okay, now for the results of the fastest squeegee method. I have my trusty timekeeper keep the times in. The first one I did was the straight pull, top to bottom with a 24-inch squeegee, 41.07 seconds. That's to squeegee and wipe the sides. Next, the side pull. Took a little longer, going from left to right, again with a 24-inch squeegee and swivel handle, 44.34 seconds. The continuous fanning method with the 18-inch wagtail whirlwind on a pole. Never took the squeegee off the window, at least that would be the ideal way. Unfortunately, it took me 50.75 seconds. Finally, the last method and the winner in time the straight pull going down part way and then hand finishing with a 20-inch squeegee. It beat the top one by about 0.3 of a second, 40.77 seconds. So straight pull with a hand finish, at least in the test I conducted, was the quickest method. Now, it could still be open to quite a bit of interpretation. For one thing, I used the wagtail, and I don't feel I was very proficient at it. Some of you may be much better than I am at it. There's a good video posted by DJ Brock on the WCR forum using the wagtail on a window. I feel that once I get better at it, I can get a lot quicker and actually shave my time 5 or 6 seconds, and I think I could actually get under the 40-second mark with that. So that's something to keep in mind. One other variable I can think of offhand is with the side pull as opposed to the pull down method. Even though on those particular windows the dimensions were such that I use less squeegee strokes to go across side to side, I also walked a lot further back and forth, so dead time is wasted time. So those are some variables to think about. Hopefully this video was helpful, and I'll say that this is all for now, and thank you for watching another window cleaning resource video.